was built up as the biggest game so far this season, and it's lived up to its billing. It really has. This has just been like a playoff game, edge of your seat stuff, real tense at times. You almost hold your breath on every scoring chance either team has, depending on who you're rooting for here tonight in this hockey game. A lot of pacing up in the Vancouver brass box. Dave Nonis walking up and down. This is the kind of game where you need to get up. But it's going into overtime, and the Canucks with a big edge here is they'll have the extra attacker for 1 minute and 24 seconds in the overtime period. But oh my goodness, I mean, just to come back and tie the Avalanche here, that in itself is a moral victory. This really doesn't hurt Vancouver at all. You know, they're ahead of the Colorado. Colorado's not going to gain any ground on them, and unless they win, of course, here in overtime, they'll get an extra point. But on the other hand, if the Canucks should win this in overtime, boy, that's a real blow to the Colorado Avalanche.
A goal in overtime means either a 7-point lead if the Canucks get it, or a 5-point edge atop the Northwest if the Avalanche should score. Hayduk and Bertuzzi are the goal scorers. Canucks in overtime this season have a record of 2 wins and 8 ties. Colorado in OT, a record of 4 wins, 5 losses, and 11 ties. Colorado with the second most overtime games in the NHL this year, 20 of them, second only to the Florida Panthers. And head-to-head, if you're wondering, Canucks have never beaten Colorado in OT. 0-3-7 are the Canucks over the years against the Avalanche/Nordiques.
Time to bump that slump.
There you go. Underway in OT, the Canucks have a 4-on-3 power play. Naslund and Bertuzzi are the forwards. Salo and Sopel are the defensemen, and we're underway with Naslund skating to center, pulling away from his check. Can't gain the zone. He circles back to his own line, now passes over to Sopel. Into the middle for Bertuzzi. He's got some room. He carries to the Colorado line to try to drop pass, and the puck comes back out to center. Just under a minute to go in the power play as Bertuzzi leaves for Naslund in the neutral zone. He skates up to the Colorado line, pulled down. Messier takes the puck away. Oh, look out. Sopel fell down. It's a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Foot moves in on the left wing. Foot cutting in on goal. Shoots. Cloutier the save. Loose puck. And Cloutier's able to dive out and poke it aside. Brent Sopel blew a tire, and the Avalanche had a wonderful chance. Now the Canucks mishandle the puck at center as Naslund missed it. And it's flipped back into the Canucks' hand with just 30 seconds to go in this power play.
Oh, this is very sloppy play with the extra attacker. Canucks not looking good at all. They're not moving the puck.
Naslund now shoots it in from center. Bertuzzi beaten to it by DeVries. He clears the puck off the glass and all the way down the ice. Just 15 seconds to go on the penalty to Keane. We're 1:10 into overtime. Here comes Ed Jovanovski to center ice. Gets to the Colorado line, makes a shift, now carries in. Skates down the left wing boards. Jovanovski centers, and Bertuzzi couldn't get a shot away. Puck slid through to Waugh, and he's able to cover it up with just 2 seconds left in the minor penalty to Mike Keane.
Well, Bertuzzi hoping to sneak in behind Patrick Waugh and kind of sneak it in on the short side. Jovanovski did gain the zone nicely, then looked across, managed to finesse the puck through 2 Avalanche sticks. They were in pretty good position. It started with Moores and got through his, and then it also got by Greg DeVries, and Bertuzzi did get a kind of a small chance, not a real good serious scoring chance, that's for sure.
Face off to the left of Waugh. Linden wins it cleanly to Jovanovski. Makes a move, now feeds Malik. Lots of room, left point, moving down, shoots. Waugh the save, and he hangs on. And the penalty's over. Mike Keane has returned from the box, and the Canucks are 1 for 7 on the power play with 3:30 to go in overtime.
Well, Malik, of course, very confident with the puck in situations like that, worked himself in, but you could see Patrick Waugh, there was no screen. He was able to see that shot all the way, and the last little while, the way Patrick Waugh has seen the puck these days, about the only thing that can beat him is a deflection, and that's what it was for Vancouver, a Bertuzzi deflection. And that's why we're in overtime right now.
Face off to the right of Waugh. Linden wins it. Sopel misses the puck at the point. Look out. Hayduk's trying to beat him into it at center. Now foot falls up trying to break in. Olin cuts in front of him, takes the puck away, and now steers it to the near side where he's checked by Peter Forsberg. Olin gives him a punch in the face, but play goes on. Now Forsberg pulls Olin down, but it's tit for tat. They both got away with it. Here's Morrison at center. Carrying over the Colorado line. Morrison leads for Linden on the left wing. Linden stops, goes rink wide. Sopel, right point, throws the puck on goal. Morrison scores! Brendan Morrison in overtime, and the Canucks win 2-1.
Listen to this place. The biggest game of the year, the biggest win of the year, is the Canucks come back from behind 1-0 force overtime, and Brendan Morrison. Is there anybody not happy from the kid from Pitt Meadows? What a beauty. Brent Sopel again igniting the play, and Morrison winning it for Vancouver in overtime.
Linden took the pass from Morrison, rink wide to Sopel, and he threaded it onto the stick of Morrison, who beat Adam Foote to the goal and steered it home. At 1:58 of overtime, Brendan Morrison gives the Canucks the win, and Vancouver has a 7-point lead over Colorado in the Northwest Division.
And what is this win going to do for the confidence of this Vancouver hockey club now? Unbelievable. Cloutier outplays Patrick Waugh, too. That's a story in itself. This is one of the biggest wins in a year for this Vancouver hockey club when you think what was on the line here tonight.
Waugh had no chance on the winner. You really have to say that. Foote just plain beaten to the net by Morrison. And the Canucks win it. They trailed late. Bertuzzi pulled them even, and Morrison gets the goal in overtime. I hope you enjoyed this one, folks. The latest installment of Molson Canadian Canucks pay-per-view. And the fans do not want to leave GM Place as Trevor Linden comes out as part of the 3 stars.